Hello?
Hello.
Okay, we're back.
Things apparently work. I can't hear you on the stream though. Oh, actually, I can't hear you on the stream. Never mind.
Okay, where were we?
You commiss.
Um, okay. Oh, this is the old Alpine. I'm gonna move it back.
Yeah. The old Alpine. Everything should be working now.
Jinkies.
That's beautiful. Just shut off red sanitizer and get it to shut the fuck up. You should be able to delete ish2 now. Because you only need ish.
Yeah, there's something wonky going on with my thing though.
With what thing?
The things diverged in a weird way.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
Well, that's one way to do it.
do that. And then do that.
Boom.
No more divergence.
Ba-ba-doom. Bop-bop.
Perfect. Okay, F2E01.
Yep. Clinical med glitches.
Yeah, it's Ucomus.
Ucomus.
I want to find that documentation thing. Okay, we need Ucomus. U comes before V, I think. Okay.
Unordered compare scalar single precision floating point.
Okay, so I need to check if it's a nan. Then if either one is a nan, it's unordered. Otherwise, I just do a regular compare.
Right. These are just like completely normal floats. The type here is float, not double, because it's 32-bit.
Yes. Do you have a pre-existing something for floats, or should I
Just go to SSE.c.
Why do you say unused?
Because it's not used.
Okay, for mine it will be used though, so I'll say.
Oh, then you don't have to say unused.
Because I'm assuming
why will
that
it be
flags,
used?
the flags are.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It will be used because you need to set the flags in the CPU.
It takes, I would imagine, 2 XMMs.
Yeah, these all take 2 XMMs. Well, actually, no, these are float pointers. Just use float star. And in this case, it'll be source comma dest.
Why wouldn't it be source and dest? I mean, it's just 2 things. Do you prefer the convention of, or do you have weird macros that rely on source and dest?
It's highly peculiar, the ordering of this, but the source argument will be first, and the destination argument will be second, unless your instruction writes to memory, in which case it will be the other way around.
Wait, there's actually a source and a destination part of this?
There isn't. You're right, it really doesn't matter in this case. Well, actually, the order does matter, depending on whether you're doing less than or greater than.
Right.
I don't know, just fuck around with different orders until it works. But source comma dest is a good idea for this. Well, I don't know. Just
I'm just gonna something working.
I don't know anymore. I'm creating a convention as I go.
Fix it in post.
The convention kind of, I think, is supposed to be source comma dest most of the time.
Seriously? Is there nan I can use?
Wait. Oh god. For God's sake.
Or should I do bitwise stuff?
Please don't do bitwise stuff. You really don't need to. What you gotta do is say, is the thing equal to itself? If not, it's a nan. Wait a sec, math.h has isnan. Never mind.
Wait, what was that library thing you just said?
Math.h apparently has isnan.
This isn't C++, is it?
No, but we have math.h. We have things in C.
This might not be right. I'm just getting something on the page.
Yes, type anything at all.
So if it is, then we need to set ZF, PF, and CF to all ones.
Did you just say ZF?
I did. Get over it. Deal with it. Okay, where are those registers? Are those registers
Zboot
on the
is
CPU?
enough. Yeah, they're all in the CPU somewhere. Take a look. But a little bit of complexity. There's these like, for a lot of the flags, there's like these bits like PFRes, ZFRes, SFRes. You gotta set them all to 0, or else weird things will happen. Like if you set a flag, you have to like set the corresponding. If you set the ZF flag, you then have to set the corresponding ZFRes bit to 0.
And that's only if I set it to 1.
Well, if you like customize the value of it, if you change the value of ZF, you should then reset ZFRes to 0.
Okay.
The reason for this is the other way you can set ZF is you can set ZFRes to 1 and then just put any number in the res field, and ZF will be set if that res number is actually 0. This is crazy, I know, but something you should probably do is once you implement the instruction, you should like write a test program with Intel intrinsics to like see if it actually does in fact do what it's supposed to.
Okay, so that's roughly what needs to happen.
For the NAND case?
Yeah.
You could probably put all the res set things outside of the if statement, because you always need to do that.
True. That's true. Okay. But then the rest of these I can just do regular greater than, less than, or equal.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh god, what is Alpine 2 Electric Boogaloo?
That was the copy.
Indeed it is. You can probably just drop that if statement, because I bet the compiler can prove that it'll never happen.
Yeah, but there's weirdness around the nans that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit funky.
Okay. I think that's how they do it at Microsoft.
It must be. That's kind of how they do it with Vim. Every time Vim encounters an error, it just says E, type a random number, and then you can search for that in the help.
I need to parse it.
Yeah, you gotta decode it. You should call this function, something slightly different, because I have, like, a naming convention like, I think you should call it, I think it just has to be called vec compare 60, vec compare 32. Like, it has to start with vec underscore, and has to end with, the bit size, and which in this case is 32.
You want it like that.
Without the underscore there.
Okay.
There's probably a better name for it than compare, but this is good for now.
So we need to add a. Is this OF2E?
I think so. Check the manual.
Yeah, I think it's.
Unless it doesn't say in the manual.
I think
Probably
it's
says in the
here.
manual.
Oh yeah, it's OF2E. So I need to add it.
Yeah, OF2E and then moderate.
Here. So now I need to look at your mob SU, see what you're doing.
Yup.
So is that a vector load?
Yeah, you're gonna make like a v compare macro or something.
Oh, okay. That's in JitGen.
Yeah.
What V?
Yeah, v. Don't use v write unless your instruction can write to memory.
Where do I actually give it the name of the thing?
See where it says load or store? Change that to compare. And it pastes vec underscore and then the size on it.
And then I just do V.
That should be exactly what you want. Yes,
What is
try
V
running
doing?
it. V, just look up like 2 lines and you'll see the hot mess that it's doing.
Oh gosh. But eventually it'll use the SSEC for vec underscore compare and then the size, which is 32.
Yeah, you see where it says vec hash hash op hash hash z is where that is where that thing happened.
Oh yeah, vec op size. Gotcha.
Yep. I am so bad at typing that I just use z instead of size everywhere.
It's hard to spell SZ, okay?
Yeah.
It's internationalized. It's unreadable in every language.
Yeah, there's no CF res. There's nothing. There's nothing bizarre going on with CF, so just don't worry about CF res.
Did it work? I need to make a test program.
Oh, this is a different illegal instruction now.
Right.
You should write a test program. You should write a test program to make sure this actually does work, though.
And ideally, we make a test driver to be able to do end-to-end.
You know what? If you want to set up, if you can get like some kind of good end-to-end testing setup, that would be amazing.
Okay, what do we do now? Testing it?
Yeah, I guess you could like design a testing setup if you want.
I mean, could we,
I was imagining, like, I guess a bash script that runs a series of test programs and, like, says whether they worked or not.
what, bash?
Or, like,
does anyone
BusyVox shell or whatever.
Does anyone develop using Windows?
Hmm?
No one develops using Windows, right?
I certainly don't.
Is that even... Because you have tools that are scripts. I mean, someone could use Git Bash. So I guess they could be Bash.
Really, Windows is the least of my concerns. I mean, look, you're using WSL.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Bash works fine in WSL. WSL will be the only supported Windows environment.
Okay.
But the idea is the script would run like inside of ish.
Well, I'm imagining it loads up ish. Well, you'd have to have some blank state, right? Some base file system.
Well,
load ish
it would be
on
something
that file
like
system.
You just generate an outbound file system and run bash taking input from standard in, then pipe in a giant.
So if you did that, then you would only know the first place where it fails, because after that, the file system could get weird, unless you have all the test files operating on different files.
Yeah, that is a little bit of an issue. I mean, you could break it up into suites, where each suite you create a new file system and pipe in a different script.
Is there a way? I guess you could could one hypothetically have a directory of things, and then have that directory copied into the file system?
Getting stuff into the ish file system is not super easy.
Okay, let's do that.
Like, the only thing that exists that is capable of doing that is fakeifsify.
So, okay, let's write a program that uses uCommas just to see that it roughly works.
Yeah, okay.
Vim-ish. It works.
It does. It's cool.
Would I want to just do assembly, probably?
Yeah, inline assembly would work, or you could do Intel intrinsics.
Wait, what's the return value?
These are like running uCommas and then returning whether it's less than or whether it's equal to, whether it's greater than, not all three at the same time.
Huh.
I think. Yeah, there's like 6 versions that do different run the same instruction and give you the different types of comparisons it can do. Because it's not super common to do more than one at the same time. I guess.
What do I need to include for intrinsics?
I don't know. Check that site that Crovet's told us about. Fuck, my badge is breaking. Probably shouldn't spin it around so much.
I need to just know, how do I load it into a register? XSM, XMM. Oh yeah, it's MM. And don't I have to do like M load or something?
Yeah, there is like this mm load instruction that you have to do.
Set?
No. That is like create a vector or something.
Here we go. This is the nice website. Oh, we also need to know which ones of these we've implemented. So presumably we need to use Modesty.
Yeah. You know what? The QEMU test program might include a test for this. You could check. No. Look at like the QEMU test.c file that is in iSH. Google does not find everything. Google is really bad at finding things, actually.
Oh, but I don't want a Mauve SD. I want a Mauve 32. We don't have a Mauve 32, do we?
Well, you can make one. It's probably Mauve SS.
Yeah, that's right. This is SSE 1. Okay, so it's F30F. Oh, this is where it gets weird. Did you do Mauve SD for both 10 and 11?
No, but well, I didn't put them in the decoder, but they should work. Like if you write vstore, it should work.
Is the first one your destination or your source?
This being an attempt at AT&T notation, the second one is the destination. Someone in the chat wants any insight into what you're doing.
Oh, we are adding SSE support to iSH. iSH is a
There are no
iOS
links
app.
to it anywhere that can be seen.
Okay, I'm adding one. I'm just gonna link it to ish.app. Ish is an app for. Oh, there's no link there. Well, you can go to ish.app, yeah, and then that shows you what it is. It's an app to do Linux on iOS. So what we're doing is adding SSE support because Node.js relies on SSE, and so
because someone's gonna pay someone $150 to get Node.js working.
Right. So we're working at a rate of about 50 cents an hour.
Exactly.
So here we got your modern reg is val is the one that goes between the two, right? It's either XMM or modern. Wait.
Oh,
it was on here.
God.
I think it can be XMM or mem. I don't know why they put it separately.
I have absolutely no idea why they put it separately either. Oh, because there's a ridiculously subtle difference between them.
Because it's got to be 0 extended.
Exactly.
Does yours 0 extend?
No. I feel like we can make that work later.
Okay, let's just we can't test uCommerce unless we have a MOV SS.
I mean, couldn't you test it with MOVSD, like Node is doing?
I guess if we made the float value for hey, thanks for the follow. Let's just bitwise it.
Please don't bitwise, please.
Just for this test, because we gotta know what
okay,
the lower 32
just
bits
for the
are.
test. Just for the test. Okay.
So 16 is gonna be.
You could also just write it as a floating point literal in the source.
but then I mob SD a 32-bit value.
Sure. You just make sure to put enough zeros after it or something.
But the thing is, there's a difference between a 64-bit float
Well,
and a 32-bit float.
you just gotta like get a variable of type, I guess, U at 64, and then do type punning to stick a 32-bit float in the first 32 bits of it, and you're done. You can MOV SD it.
Okay, what would that look like?
I don't know, man. Want me to write all your code for you? Really?
No, I want okay, so we've got. Then Mavasi is gonna put it in the which ones? The so we need to put load SD. I gotta install a I gotta add the ellipse def.
He's the mayor of Lonely Town, population 1, population 1. Staring a hole in the ground, staring at the sun. Oh, and I'm starting to feel like he might be real, like he's something I might become. Running from mayor of Lonely Town, population 1. See the mayor of Lonely Town standing in the square at the county fair, shouting his message out, but there's no one there. Oh, yeah. And the silence surrounds, but he's lost in the sound of an army of folks.
I think it's optimizing it to use a float, and then it's not using MySC, it's using MySS.
Okay, I guess then you have to implement MovSS.
Okay.
Visions of sugar plums and loneliness. Oh, yes. Now we've all got to be what we want to be, but that doesn't seem quite so fun. To be the mayor of Lonely Town, population staring a hole in the ground.
So you when you do trace I, are you doing destination and source?
No, I'm trying to do source then destination.
Ah, yes. So our source is the second argument, which is eval. Good. Yeah, you're doing source destination.
Source to destination.
These are going to be doubles instead of quads, yeah?
For change that would become a D. You know, it would be easier if you just change these XMM reg pointers to UINT64 and UINT32 pointers.
Yeah.
Or don't bother, doesn't really matter.
Maximum mod val undeclared.
Hmm?
Did I have a typo in here? Oh yeah, mod RM. Vex store undeclared. I gotta define an age. Cool. Yeah, lived and built. I don't think I did break.
Nope.
It's my first night in Berlin, and I want to dance.
Do you have a line limit?
Where should I go?
I mean, you can put the break on the next line. It's probably okay.
Oh, this is 7E now.
What is that? Also, the arguments to vStore are backwards, I think. It should be reg as the source and val as the dest.
Doing it the same way you're doing it on MavSD.
Well, that one's a load. Is this supposed to be a store? No, I think what you actually need to do is change vStore to vload.
Yeah. Mav Q. Wait, why is it using Mav Q instead of Mav?
Hmm?
Mav Q is what it's using right
Wait,
now.
what's using MovQ? Oh god.
I'm gonna change it to float.
MovQ, I think, does exactly the same thing as MovSD. I think. Maybe not.
Yeah, it's
The Conscious Club is under new management. Please enter your old CC ID as we transition databases.
okay. We're just using Mav SS.
Oh no.
OFEFC9. XOR? Why is it doing an XOR?
A PXOR.
It's clearing
wait.
it. It's
Wait. Can you just obj dump this file for a sec? Like obj dump -d a.out. And like look at the main function where it is doing the XOR maybe. Scroll down a bit. A little more. That's start, not main. More. Okay, there it is. Okay, PXOR. It has decided that it would like to XOR. Well, okay, this is trying to set XMM1 to 0.
oh my gosh. Of course.
How hard can this be, though?
If
Just,
so I do PXOR now.
yeah, I mean, it's not hard, is it?
No. Especially if I just check if it's the same and I just set it to 0.
No,
Yeah,
just actually, you should just actually implement it.
Yeah, where's PXOR? PSR is it SSE?
Yeah,
Yes,
PXOR is SSE.
Okay. 66 OFEF.
6.
Jinkies. Is there an easy way to figure out the structure, the hierarchy of these things?
What is 6 doing? Can you like scroll? I just do /OX66. I am in. Everyone wants to know what Chrome theme it is that you're using.
This is the light Chrome theme, but using Windows Dark theme because for some reason Chrome is using like the default
Chrome
system theming for the address
Chrome
bar.
does not.
It does.
The new Chrome has never supported changing the color of the address bar, but then when they wanted to make the dark theme, they're like, okay, we have to change and we have to have the address bar change color for that. So there is no way to change the color of the address bar other than by controlling the operating system dark theme.
That's oof. I don't like it. It's too dark. I don't know. It's manageable. This is fine. I also want it to look slightly different from my actual profile. There. Oh god, that one's even worse. There, that's what it's gonna be, and you're gonna get over it.
I really want to make a Chrome theme that has the same has the same colors as the pre-material Chrome theme, but then I can't change the color of the address bar to be correct, and then it just looks really bad. No, they took out that flag. Long time ago. I don't blame them, because they basically rewrote the entire all the code to draw the address bar, and they definitely wouldn't want to maintain that for that long.
Okay, you have case 6.6 here.
Yeah, and that enters 16-bit mode. So you just have to so to check whether you're in 6.6 mode, you just check whether op size is 16. I know, this is absolutely horrifying, but it is what it is. So it's OFEF.
So, why is it not being parsed? Oh. OFEF, gotcha. Where's OF?
Be way up at the top. I try to sort everything.
Do I need to do 2 different versions for op size?
Just do a version for ops. Like, put the code in an ifdef for if op size equals 16.
So in here.
Well, that ifdef is for if op size is not 16, so a new ifdef. Shouldn't that be EF? Because you're always already in the switch for OF.
Oh yeah, right. There's gonna be more of this nonsense.
Pretty much.
And then it's not gonna be Rates to what?
I think this is gonna need to do like VX or macro.
I agree. What is op size doing? What's the size of this one gonna be? 32?
Should be 128. Like, the main thing you want the size to be is, if it touches memory, that's the size it should be.
never declared UCommerce here, so I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't know why it worked then.
I'm not sure either.
Actually, you can just take. Could you do me a favor and take off the unused in the header file because you don't actually need it there.
I never committed for MobSS. I should have done that.
I thought you did, or oh, you did commit it from. You committed for UCommerce.
Yeah, I should have done it for
I see.
MobSS too. Okay, so we need.
It's not too late to get add-p.
What does that do?
It lets you add some. It lets you add certain changed lines, not other changed lines in the same file.
Oh god. No. Yes. Yes. Split? Is that split?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's like Mercurial has a split thing like this, like that.
Yeah, Mercurial has this giant curses UI, which is like eh.
I did not choose for it to be Matt M. That's just how Microsoft chose it to be. I wish it was not that. I wish it was a different thing, but I can't change it. I had to bend to what Microsoft wanted to. It's just that Microsoft chose Matt M instead of something else.
I bet it's just the first 5 letters of your Microsoft email or something.
Or it could be first name and then first letter of last name. So I think my name on here is Matt. Or, yeah.
Hey kids, guess what? It's your lucky day because you get to tell me your favorite baseball team, okay? So 1, 2, 3. How did you know? That's my favorite baseball team too. Yes, it is. Here we go. Here we go. DiMaggio. Perfect street.
Okay, the P thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why. Is that your email? For Microsoft? Oh, maybe it is the first 5 for your email. I don't know, dude. It's who truly knows what Windows decides? How it comes to what it decides.
Is that the first 5 letters of your email?
Just give us your whole email while you're at it. Just dox yourself, please.
Yeah. No, I'm asking you, Matt. Is Matt M the first 5 letters of your email?
I think so, yeah.
Fun.
That's the most arbitrary convention.
Yeah, why?
Oh, I don't know if I capitalized it in my email.
I don't think it's capitalized in your email.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter when you send emails, so I just give it always lowercase.
I don't think
But,
it matters when you
I might have
when you
registered
type
it.
it as a directory path either.
That's true. What was I doing? Oh, I need to implement XOR. I can't just straight up XOR the things. I could do
You
XOR the
gotta
top
go,
quad and the
like-
bottom quad word.
Yeah, you gotta do the top quad and the bottom quad separate.
Why is it still failing? Uh-oh. Trace breakpoint trap, core dumped.
Oh my god, a trace breakpoint trap core dump. That was ish itself that hit a trace breakpoint trap.
What does this mean?
It means you should go run it in GDB and get a backtrace.
Does any of this look familiar?
Yes. Very familiar. What's at line 62 of decode? Is this code you just wrote?
No.
Is this must be code I forgot to delete when I deleted all the SSE codes? So just delete that block. It doesn't actually work.
How much of the block do you mean?
The entire 2.8 and 2.9 cases. They will not work, just delete them.
That means I gotta re-implement them. OF28.
Yep. Sure enough. But this time you have to do them right. This is probably one of the multitude of instructions that do exactly the same.
Why is this calling it MovApps?
MovApps. I have no idea what that means.
moves packed single precision floating point.
This is literally just a 128-bit move.
Why did they do that?
I did. These, okay, why do they okay, MAV APD and MAV APS are completely equivalent, and there's never any, and like, the CPU will do exactly the same thing for both. They are different because some hardware designer thought, someday maybe we will be able to like optimize it better if we know that what you're working with is a float or a double.
I guess
This
it
is
just
a
makes
little
it
bit weird.
easier. It just makes it easier to disassemble.
You know that's also true, but like, since when has Intel ever prioritized?
No, so I'm saying if you want your program to be more like obfuscated, you could just swap all the APS to APD.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And then
that doesn't-
what's it called?
no one cares which is which.
Whatever that NSA tool is.
Ghidra, no, that doesn't. That probably just doesn't. That just transforms them both into the same 128-bit assignment.
You think so? You think it doesn't like look at it as a hint like, oh, they were doing stuff with floats?
If you send me this a.app file, I can try it.
Do you want the a.out file?
I guess,
I don't know how
yeah.
to get it out.
Or actually, I can just compile it on my own computer.
This is the contents of the test SSE.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
I don't know if I posted this anywhere, but I did a operation yesterday. I'm a surgeon.
What did you do?
I'm a phone surgeon. So on
A
the
what?
on the Pixel,
Mm-hmm.
on the Pixel, there's this glass thing, and it's this part is glass, and so this part shatters. This part is like more fragile than the actual screen part glass. My screen is pristine. I have not had a case on it for the 2 years I've had it, and the screen is totally fine, no scratches or anything. But this part shattered, and I don't drop it much. There's some dings around the edges, but this part shattered, and it shattered just over the lens. And so there was just one line going over the lens. I could still take pictures, but they would be like really blurry almost. Like they'd have a bloom effect, like cranked up to 11. And so I know, mega F. And so then I was looking at it, and there was like, I could call someone and like check if my warranty was still active, giving them the IEM number or whatever it is, and then send off my phone for a week or two, get it back and be billed like, you know, $150 if it's like, you know, if it took them a while. What I did is I just bought on Amazon. I bought a $10 replacement piece of glass, and yesterday I replaced it. And oh my gosh, the pictures are so much better. They're actually look crisp, and it's like actually a Pixel phone again.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm quite proud of that operation I did yesterday. I was thinking of
Alright,
getting
activating
a blue.
Ghidra.
I was thinking of getting a blue or a white or something to mix it up, but that'll be my next phone probably.
Will you invest in a Pixel 4?
I don't know. It depends on the specs and things. Yeah, a white with a black I think could also look kind of cool. I don't know. Mixing it up would be cool. More than just the power button. 3A looks pretty lit. That'd probably be my next phone. Or if I need a company phone, I think that's a very very good choice. I could see that being a thing. Companies providing 3As to employees when they need employee phones. Because they're cheap, or then, you know, for what you get. Are you looking at the 8 out?
I am figuring out how to convince Ghidra to open it.
You're opening with Ghidra?
Of
Oh,
course.
are you trying to look at the Mauve APS versus the Mod ADS or whatever?
Yeah. I think I was doing.
I don't know. I thought you were like looking at the backtrace stuff. Oh, right. So I need to redo these guys now. Okay, so I'm gonna commit the XOR thing that I think might
Good idea to commit each one as you do it.
Yeah, the add P is a neat trick. Ideally, you don't use it, but that is a neat trick. What sounds? Does this trigger you?
Oh no.
Okay, time for whatever that one was. Is this one Mauve P?
Alright, Ghidra just got very confused.
Oh, I never actually called you Comus. How can that be right? Did I never call you Comus?
I don't... Wait. Oh my god, did you really just have it fall through to RDTSC?
Bruh. XMM. It was 32, I think.
Yeah, 32 is probably right. Ghidra hurt itself in its confusion. It thinks all of the bytes in this file are 0.
Bruh.
Oh, in reality, I just am looking on the wrong file called a.out, I think? Maybe. Or not.
For my V compare, I want it to be in what order? Does it matter? It does matter.
Of course it matters.
I want...
This is why you're writing a test program, because how the fuck are you gonna know what the right order is without trying it and then flipping it?
That's the only way I can tell. That is the only way.
That is legitimately the only way.
That's the only way we can write our programs. It's like a priori knowledge versus a
Posteriori.
It's like a posteriori.
Posteriori.
We're only allowed to work with a posteriori knowledge. That is the life of the coder. I'm all the way up. Let's keep it business. Okay, so we need to decode OF28. It's gonna be MOV P, and then we call.
Well, it's gonna be MOV APS or whatever.
MOV apps APS. This is OF28. Yeah, why was MOV P? MOV P isn't even here.
Yeah, there's not a thing called MOV P, so.
And then it's gonna be a V load. Is there a reason for doing V load versus V store and reversing?
VStore is if you're writing to memory. You must use VStore if you are writing to memory.
MNPN, I'd like to direct you to my panels. Oh, this is Love is a Beautiful Thing. The previous one was Business Casual, I think. This is just the This is Wolfpack. The Hill Climber album is a pretty great album. It's their latest album. Would recommend. Especially the Theo songs. It's very Theo Katzman, and Theo Katzman just brings a great energy to the group. Great style. So we're not writing, so we'll just do a V load. We're not writing to mem. I absolutely will. MOV apps with the 29 goes the other way, so we'll need a restore.
Yeah, that's a store.
Oh, and I don't even need to write the things myself. Wait, no, I do. I need to do 128.
Love is a beautiful thing. Winter's rages often into spring. Love is a beautiful
Today's iSH stream was about implementing one SSE instruction, so now Matt can do the rest.
day ring, and I would understand if I had put that ring upon your hand. But it was not me, you see. So how could that be a thing of beauty?
I'm gonna do 2 quarter-word copies instead of 1 mem copy or whatever.
You can just do star dest equals star source.
It'll work with 128?
It works with any size anything, except if it's an array for no reason.
How could that be a thing of beauty?
Dude. In your SSE.c, you go source dest, and then store you go dest source, but in the header it goes the other way.
What? Okay, wait, no, like... Yeah, store has to be, like, dest to source. Load has to be source to dest.
Yeah, but look at
It is
load.
wrong in the header.
Okay.
It is wrong in the header, but no one cares that the names are in the header, so I got away with it.
Only if you were doing this in like an autocomplete or something would it matter. But not even, because you're not actually calling it, you're just doing it through the macros. VIRL. Did it work? Can I print F now?
Try like printing the results or something to see if it, like in fact it actually did work.
I need to send it back out to another float, right?
I guess.
Ooh, hype. Can I get a praying hands in chat? Oh, I need to include standard IO. It almost worked. It almost worked.
Interesting. Very interesting. What the fuck? What could have gone wrong?
It almost worked. Ow.
I'm gonna leave you to see if you can debug this, because I don't exactly quite know where to...
I would print out the binary, I think, for each part.
You could you
Is there a way to get
what-
out the binary of the XMM register?
There's some intrinsic that will just let you pull out the XMM as like an integer instead of a float. I guess
Oh,
try-
yeah.
Which is probably good. Wait, what's CVTSS? Oh god, what's that? I don't know, man.
It just copies out. It's MOV SS.
Okay, never mind. There's a really incredible list of instructions called CVT blah 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 blah. And I was hoping it wasn't one of them.
I think it's just pulling out the floating point value.
Yeah, it does seem to do that. It's not complicated.
It's just nicer to work with than store. Okay. Why did that not work?
Hey, you know what? The QEMU test.c program has all this SSE testing code that's already there that you may be able to just use. But you'll have to comment out at least half of it because you haven't implemented most of it. You'll have to comment out 99% of it, and then you'll have to comment out all of it, and then uncomment the things when you implement them. What it basically does is it runs the instruction and prints out the inputs and outputs, which you can compare to what the output is on an actual machine.
Oh, dude, it's 1 byte off.
What?
It's 1 byte off.
What? What is wrong then?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, it's this.
I don't have any idea
that doesn't
what
make
is
sense. Why
wrong,
it's-
but
it's- It's one. Maybe I should also print out A so it can't overwrite A. Wait. Wait, the initial A is being stored as 16.022. I don't think it's anything wrong with the SSE.
what? The fuck?
So I just print out eval and A.
Is there something wrong
there
with
just
something
not-
else?
Is there just not enough precision?
What is wrong? This can't be good. There's no way there's not enough precision. You may have found like a bug in my floating point code or something.
Yeah, it's there's something weird going on. You're missing like a half byte. F. No, that's 2 bytes. Be 7. Or 15. 1.
What is
3,
happening? I don't
5, 6, 7,
understand.
15. Yeah, it'd be 15. Wait, no, that is F. Yeah, F. Yes, exactly, F. Yes, it's F off.
OBF.
There's your F right there. This is why we have tests. GitHub Bootstrap.
GitHub Bootstrap.
Okay, so I'm just gonna assume. I'm gonna assume that my part's working. What were we even trying to do? Ucomis? Cause it's my second Windows computer, I think. Actually, no. I had a computer that was Ubuntu, and I called it Mubu, and then I had another Ubuntu computer, so I called it Mu2, and then so this was the Mu2 computer. But then when I installed Windows on this computer, I didn't want it to be Mu2 still, so I called it Win2. That's the most recent thing I've installed is Kubuntu. But when I had just Ubuntu on there, an i3, it was Ubuntu, and I called it Mubu. So that's my laptop. What's intrinsic for Ucomis do again? It does, oh goodness. Ucom if equal to. Or if greater than, or if. I'm assuming that's what this is doing. Yeah. Hey, T-bot it. How would I do putting in a macro a value in a string like this? Can I do that? Uh-oh. What if it's that double date or something? Okay, I'm gonna assume it's this, and then I'm gonna compile. Nope. How is that any different from what I did? Oh, there's not two underscores. That's not what I want. Oh, gotcha. That wouldn't work for me. Beautiful. So this is going to print out the results of our compare for equal, greater than, less than or equal, less than, and maybe there's a not equal? Yeah, there's a not equal. So 16, I think the order's backwards. Yeah, I did the order backwards. Alright, you know how we fix that. Wait, first we should decide if it's wrong here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's wrong here. So it's wrong in my uCommerce. Which I can change it in the decode. Because I like having it be... I mean, this matches the spec. It's the decode that's the problem. Which is here. So it should be reg and then val. uCommerce. Oh yeah, the first argument is the reg and then the val. Maybe, I'm assuming. Legal instruction. I will make it legal. Why would it be failing now? It's getting here. Reads read mono m. I'm assuming performs a vcompare. Let's see if we swap it if it works. It works now. I don't know what. So changing the order here made it fail. for that. What? Oh, is this annoying? Is that what you're screaming at me about? I mean, worst comes to worst, we could just swap the order that the header accepts them in. That would be not preferable. Let's swap them. And then, okay, because this guy needs to be second. Alright, in the documentation, we see that XMM is the first one, and then it's this second one. So, we need register and then val. And register. And val. Let's check for errors? No? None. It's weird that it's yeah, why is it doing a legal instruction now? Peculiar. I wonder if I'm not allowed to put the val in the dest if it's a v, even though it's not writing to there. Oh, that makes sense. Because v is calling underscore v, which is arg source, which is going to be arg xmm mod veg. And the dest is going to be arg xmm mod rm val, right? So that's our destination here. dst is arg xmm mod rm val, and then dest goes here into genvec, where this helper function is vec helper load. Oh, it's gonna be load 32. Back helper load 32 gadgets. So maybe the solution is gadget stuff, or the solution could be just swap the order of the parameters to where it's not intuitive. Yeah, let's do things backwards. So we'll do 2 and then 1. Okay, so back in decode. Cool. 16 is greater than or equal to. It is greater than, and it's not equal to. So that works now. New comments probably works now. Let's turn this into a helper. Okay, now I should be able to test 16 and 12. Let's just test a bunch of different floats. If it's really bothering me, I can disable the sound. that one better? Or this one? All these bells are the same. I'll have a flash instead of there we go. Is that a USB? Doo-doo. Is that still the USB sound? Getting louder now. It's open sounds or something. Microphone 100. Is this 100 now? There we go. Beautiful. I have another macro. Yeah, I did mean not equal. I'm gonna turn up the music. Alright then. Nice. I don't want that many spaces. There's spaces between them, I think. Okay, 16 is greater than or equal to and greater than and not equal to 8. 0 is equal to and greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. Yes. 1 is less than or equal to and less than and not equal to. Alright, this looks like it works. The floats aren't working, but the comparisons between the floats are. So it's the literals. The literals are what's not working. I don't know, do I need to put F? Yeah, it still has this problem. Wait, yeah, it does. Wait, yeah, it does. Because the 12 should be, yeah. So I'm curious if it's failing in the same spot, too. Oh, what's going on with my Vim? Cast it to double in your printf. Seriously? I broke my Vim, I think. I don't know what I did in Vim. No, it didn't fix it. Yeah, this is just one bit off. The bit's in a completely different place. Okay, this is the program. Yeah, I mean, you can just print out a float and just see if it works, I guess. Huh. Maybe I'll get rid of the MN trend. Yeah, it doesn't, yeah. I don't know, dude. I doubt it would be WSL. I mean, I could try, but I don't know what part it would be testing. Yeah, so it works in WSL, but it's trash. Yeah, 16.02812. Could it be something about my Alpine? Yeah, I'll send it over Discord, assuming Discord will let me. How much older is your GCZ? Yeah, that's in your ish. I'll try with GCC 6. Yeah, it doesn't work with GCC 6, so it's either Alpine or some other more deeply seated issue. Oh, we can progress on and node them. Or not. Why did node seg fault? Do you want me to send it to you? I don't know where that would be. F. I have no idea where the path is. So mauve Q we've already done in the form of some other mauve. Just gotta parse it, I think. So the app code is F30F70. It's all my fault. Like something in the like something in the mauve SS or something. Okay, I'll have to try that out. I'll have to try on your master. And then bisect, I guess. Bisecting is gonna be a pain. I'm gonna go get lunch, and I'll come back and I'll bisect that and figure out what the fuck went wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on lock Q until then. All right, I just pushed myself to my repo. So yeah, yeah, I'll come back after lunch and bisect this thing. But now I'm gonna call it a stream. Cheers. I'm not looking forward to bisecting this thing. It's gonna involve like a bunch of commands. Is there a way to inject into ish the standard in? Probably, right? I could do. Could I just pipe it into ish? Oh, like this? Piping it in? Hmm. Oh, you're saying goodness. Oh, that might have worked. I don't know why it's so garbly. But at least I'll be able to get out and I can see if it's 1612 or not. So I can bisect with this and it'll be fine. It'll be one command to bisect. Okay. Thanks for watching. Might be back to bisect. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure to follow if you want to watch the bisect. Yeah. Bye!